Well, it looks like a divorce is now in the works in Peel region, with an announcement coming later today from the Ford government.
So for the latest on this, let's take you live now to CP24's Beatrice Vaisman outside of Queen's Park. And Beatrice, as with most divorces, it comes down to money.
It does. Cash talks, right? And Brampton feels like it's owed something. And this morning, Mississauga's Mayor Bonnie Crombie telling our colleague John Moore on News Talk 1010 that she doesn't see how the numbers shake up that Mississauga would owe any, quote, alimony to Brampton. So it's all about the Benjamins in this divorce as per usual. But it's going to be official as of 1:30 this afternoon. We now have a time as to when we're going to hear from the Municipal Affairs and Housing Minister, Steve Clark. We now know he's going to be joined by all three mayors from Mississauga, Brampton and Caledon right here at Queen's Park for this announcement. Again, it is at 1:30. We will carry it live for our viewers right here on CP24. Let's rewind before that, because at 1 o'clock, we're now hearing that there's the legislation is actually going to be tabled here at Queen's Park. How is the government positioning this? They say that they're introducing legislation outlining steps the government is taking to ensure municipalities in the region of Peel are positioned to support future growth. So we'll wait and see what that legislation actually contains when it is tabled in the legislature at 1 o'clock. Before that, at 10 o'clock this morning, reporters, aka me, for CP24, we're going to be on a technical briefing to find out how this is all going to work. Once I have a listen to that, we'll have a better idea as to how this divorce is all going to work. But again, Mississauga has been wanting this for a long time. Hazel McCallion had been talking about this in the early 2000s. Mayor Bonnie Crombie, her successor, has been talking about it since she was elected and ran as part of her platform for re-election on this as well, garnering a lot of support from people in her municipality. Brampton says it's not opposed to it. It just wants to make sure it's not getting shafted in the deal. Here's more from Brampton's Mayor Patrick Brown and the former NDP MPP for Brampton as well.
So Mississauga takes funds over 50 years from Brampton to build infrastructure, and now that that infrastructure is at capacity and it's time to build the same infrastructure in Brampton, if they take that without repaying it, it's theft from our residents, and that's fundamentally wrong.
Brampton's a growing city. It's one of the largest cities in Canada. It's growing every single day. And if we don't have that kind of infrastructure, the burden of building it's going to fall on Bramptonians. And that can make life that's already unaffordable even more unaffordable.
The region of Peel was created back in the early 1970s by the then Premier Bill Davis to help these smaller municipalities get on their feet and pay for things like infrastructure. You just heard Gurtan Singh talking about. Certainly a lot has changed since then, and we'll make it official. The divorce announcement is coming 1:30 this afternoon. Back to you.
All right, a lot of work ahead for not only politicians, but I'm sure lawyers as well. Beatrice, thank you.